So I am packing for the bike trip that was on and then off, and now it's on again. And I have too much stuff, as you can probably imagine. But on top here is a bag with some clothes, and on the side are panniers. And they have all my food and water. And we'll see how it goes. I've decided not to take pants. And that may be a good or a bad decision. It's 12 o'clock. I am packed. My bike is very heavy. I had to leave some water home. It's a little gray and cloudy out. Maybe that'll be good. And maybe it'll be rainy. Who knows? And I look like a giant orange cone. So nobody should hit me. Let's hope. I'll make another film next stop. Alright, wish me luck. So I made it to the C&O Canal entry point at Point of Rocks. It is still a gray day, and I will tell you that riding on Route 28 is brutal. My legs are jelly. When I stopped, I got bit by a horsefly, but other than that, nothing bad has happened so far. Although everything hurts, and I still have about 20 miles to go. That's it for now. This is one of the many aqueducts on the C&O Canal. It's kind of neat. There's the railroad track. Then you can see there's the trail, and it's dark and muddy. There's lots of mud. My bike is muddy. Am I muddy? I have no idea. Hi. Well, I made it to the night's inn. It took me about 4 hours. I wonder how I'll feel tomorrow. Look, I have a bed and a desk. That's the room. I'm happy actually it's hardwood floors. There's me. I'm a little muddy. And my bike is muddy, so I'm gonna go rinse it off and then rinse me off. There you go. See, I'm just walking the lovely Night's Inn. Okay, so it's day 2 and it's raining, so I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing. I've got my the vest, the bike shirt, the bike shorts, obviously. I've got an arm sleeve because it's cold outside. I've got a hat on because I don't have a brim on my or a visor on my helmet, and I will be wearing this lovely raincoat. So we will see how it goes. It is chilly outside and it's raining. Okie dokie. Okay, so it's about 7:45. I'm ready to go. It's not storming at the moment, but it's raining a little bit. I'm planning to go on the muddy trail, so we'll see how that goes. I do have my hat on and a raincoat. I have arm sleeves, and it's supposed to thunderstorm later. So it's an adventure. See, I have the little rain thing on my bag. We'll see how that works. Probably not very effective. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'm about mile 70. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. The weather's quite pleasant. And I'm found a campground, Antietam campground along the water. It's really pleasant out. I saw 2 other bikers. I don't know what direction they're going in, but for now the weather's nice, so I took off my raincoat. However, I am definitely muddy. About 11 o'clock on day 2 on my journey to Hancock from Harper's Ferry. I made it to this very cool dam. There's a guy fishing there for walleye. I know this picture isn't doing it justice. It has not started raining again, but I feel like it's coming. There's my bike. There's my feet. And there's me. I assume I'm muddy. I don't really know. I will not get closer to the edge because, as we all know, I think I'm gonna jump, but I really don't want to. There you go. It's beautiful out here. I've seen 8 riders going south, nobody going north. It's about 2:30. I just got through Williamsport, where I had a sandwich at a gas station and met a couple of guys. One guy was biking but gave up because he was camping and there's too much rain. Nice guy. And then this is another dam somewhere between Williamsport and Hancock. It's pretty. A lot of people fishing. And there's one of the big mud puddles I get to go through, and I'm done with it. I would like to get on the Western Maryland Rail Trail, which would have no more mud. You may be able to tell that my bike is a little muddy. And I am too, but you saw that before. This is a very tired daddy. Hi. Okay, it's Friday, and this is the morning of the night of the Motel 8, which wasn't bad. I slept okay. Here are a couple other guys going west. I kept saying north, but it's west. I'm setting up my bike. I think it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It looks nice for the moment. So I'm going to get started shortly. It's about 9:50 on day 3. There's a biker coming east. Looks like it might rain. It's not as muddy today, but it's still muddy. And yes, I'm tired. And this is the path. There's a dude walking. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet. How do I look? Can't tell. I'm headed towards the Pawpaw Tunnel. As you can tell, there's rock on my left. There's a little ravine thing down here and rock up there. And it's a little terrifying. So I'm walking my bike. And you have to walk your bike through the tunnel anyway. The weather's still pretty good. And I saw a bald eagle, which was neat. Except for when I stopped, I forgot to pull out of my cleat and the bike fell over on me. But I'm okay. So I think next month they're gonna fix this. It's like a big rock slide. And here's the pier thing going into the tunnel. And I'm walking. There's no way I am riding on this thing. It's all bumpy. It's pretty incredible. These rocks, they're huge. Okay. I'm gonna pause it, and then when we get to the tunnel, I'll start again. Okay, so here's the entrance to the tunnel. There are no lights in the tunnel, which is why I have a light on my bike. And we'll see what you can see. Start with bumpy, some waterfalls. Super slippery. I just passed 2 bikers going east, and they look muddy. They said I'm about halfway to Cumberland, but I'd rather be closer. There's the tunnel. I'm going to turn you off. So that's where it came from. And that's the exit. it's pretty long. So I made it to Cumberland and sat down with some other bikers and had a chicken sandwich. Relaxed a little because my right knee is very mad at me. And now I am on the Great Allegheny Passage, which is much easier to ride on. However, if you can tell, this part is all uphill. I think it's uphill for 20 miles, but I only have to go 13 more miles. That's a 3. Frostburg is at mile 16. Wish me luck. It's 4:10, and hopefully I'll be there by 6. I have somewhere around 4 miles left to go on this thing before I get to Frostburg, and I am beat. This crushed limestone is very hard to ride on, and my tushy hurts, and my legs are sore, and it's about 5:30. I'm hoping I get there by 6:15. We will see. I'm tired. So I limped into the Frostburg Inn. My right knee was hurting, but somehow I made it about 6:05. I've got this little cottage type thing. It's kind of cute. There's a bed in the room and a little kitchenette. Now I get to go wash off my bike and go look for dinner after I shower. Alright, this is where I stayed last night. It's actually pretty comfortable. I think I passed out about 10. That was the room on the way in there. And here, over here is the Frostburg Western Maryland Rail Trail Train Depot thing. And over there are the steps I had to take to go into town. We'll see how I do today. I'm pretty sore, and no one knows. I'm just about 4 miles from Frostburg, and I reached the Mason-Dixon line. This is where David Wolf and I started our hike last year on the Appalachian Trail. But this time it's just me. And so far my knee's holding up. We will see. This is me in the morning. Sorry, Mom. There's gonna be a beard. I'm dirty, and there's a beard. I've reached the Eastern Continental Divide. This is the highest point of the Great Allegheny Passage. There's some nice mural telling you about this place in the Western Maryland rail line. I'll just show you. This is a little tunnel. Gets me to the other side. In theory, it's all downhill. That's where I started. Technically, I started at Point of Rocks, but really Rockville. And then I went all the way up there. You are here. Then I get to go down, 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 down. Today I'm going to Connellsville, which is right there. Tomorrow, Pittsburgh. Yippee. This is a very cool bridge. I'm going to try and film while riding. So if it's a terrible video, I'm sorry. But maybe you'll get a sense of what I see. Whoa. Down below is a river of some sort. This is the old metal trestle bridge. I'm not sure. Going over the train tracks. Today is much better than yesterday in terms of the path. The limestone is easier to ride on. Here we go, under the bridge. Alrighty, and then there are lots of trees and birds. I've only seen cow and rabbit this morning, and chipmunks. So here's the limestone path is better here. All right, hopefully that's a good video. So it's been raining for quite a bit. So today may be a rain day. I'm at mile 42. The Castleman River is down there. Can't really see it, but it's nice. A little shelter here that I applied some more cream. There's the good old trusty bike. And here I am, soaked. I'm not sure this jacket's helping. Maybe a little. And it's colder today. Okay, that's it right now. Bloop. I don't know. Here's another bridge. Just thought I'd show you. I think this is Castleman River. Very pretty and very high up. There's some other bikers that way. There's more river. And there's a group of bikers that way. Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock on my last ride day, Sunday. I'm in Connellsville. This is my room. You walk in, and I've got 2 double beds, and a hallway, and a bathroom. I did not sleep well for some reason, I don't know. But this is Connellsville, and I'll eat breakfast in a little bit. And then where you see that blue sign, sort of, it's where I will go to head towards Pittsburgh. Do not eat Mexican food in Connellsville. It's terrible. So I'm about 2 miles from Pittsburgh. I have been going across the river, back over the river, up the bridges, down the bridges, and I'm almost there. All right, I'm excited. There's a biker going over the bridge. There's me.